Kiss you over here, kiss you over there. Girl of mine, you know I wanna kiss you everywhere. I wanna love you left, I wanna love you right. I wanna love you best every day and every night. Love in my heart, I'm gonna give it away, every last part. Oh, I'm gonna give it away, my self-control. Oh, I'm gonna give it away, body and soul. Oh, I'm gonna give it away. I wanna live, I wanna laugh, I wanna give and hold nothing back. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, surrender everything to sweet romance. Love in my heart, I'm gonna give it away, every last part. Oh, I'm gonna give it away, my self-control. I'm gonna give it away, body and soul. Oh, I'm gonna give it away, it's yours to keep. The best part of me, gotta give it away. Yeah, 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 give it away. I see the road, I wanna walk it. I hear the word, I wanna talk it. Oh no, oh yeah. You hold the key, go on and unlock it. Love in my heart, every last part. My self-control, body and soul. Oh, I'm gonna give it away. Yes, I'm gonna give it away. Oh, I'm gonna give it away. Yes, I'm gonna give it away. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. A little out of tune, but we'll fix that. This is an old tune I wrote when I was feeling very homesick. Something I've gotten used to over the years. Back then it was still kind of new to me. I lived in Los Angeles, went to Hollywood when I was 19, and found a little bit out about lonely then. And but that was I got the idea for this song actually in Los Angeles, in Hollywood, at a restaurant, having dinner by myself one night, and I got this idea for the little chorus of the song. And that next year, after I lost my Electra record deal, I moved up to Seattle, where I had an offer to do a record for commercial release. And we worked about a year on it, and then it was put on a shelf and just put away. Never came out. No one knows where it is. But I finished the song there in Seattle on a rainy day. Imagine that. Used to ride beside my daddy in his 47 Chevrolet. My mama put her arm around us on the country music station to play. We hit this kind of country road bumps that made her hearts jump into outer space. And my mama would say, son, sing a song for your daddy, sing a song that we both know. Son, sing a song for your mama, sing along with the radio. Son, sing a song for your daddy, sing a song that we both know. Son, sing a song for your mama, sing along with the radio. With the radio. Sometimes I wonder now how the hell I keep on keeping on. I got my little lady, she whispers to me, daddy, sing your mama's song. Sometimes when I'm with it, I can't help but remember how the tune goes on. My, how the tune goes on. I wanna sing a song for Lindy, sing a song that we both know. I wanna sing a song for Linda, sing along with the radio. I wanna sing a song for Linda, sing a song that we both know. I wanna sing a song for Linda, sing along with the radio. With the radio. Sweet and low, sweet and low, sweet and low, for a song on the radio. Sweet and low, sweet and low, sweet and low, for a song on the radio, on the radio. Sing a song for everyone, sing a song you all know. Wanna sing a song for everyone and get it on the radio. Wanna sing a song for everyone, sing a song you all know. Wanna sing a song for everyone and get it on the radio. On the radio. Sweet and low, sweet and low, sweet and low, a song on the radio. Sweet and low, sweet and low, sweet and low, a song on the radio. On the radio, on the radio. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, thank you. All right, let's go back to some normal tuning.
Dana, what's the name of that song that you wrote when you were at somebody's house with some cats?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'll do that in a little bit, sure. Thanks for asking. Thank you. Here we go again. Thank you.
Thank you.
But the song's what? Thank you.
Who?
Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? We're trapped. All right, we're getting there. It's in the room. It's in the room. Here we go. Yeehaw. She's my summertime woman. When autumn is nigh, when leaves feel like falling, so do I. When the sun turns in early, she turns up the light. She's my summertime woman when autumn is nigh. She's my summertime woman come winter time. My fire in the windows are silver with rhyme. And she nurtures me, urges me, keeps me alive. She's my summertime woman come winter time. So blow gentle, oh wind, be kind to my friend. Don't push and don't shove, just give my love a nudge. Shine bright, big sun, on my only one. Warm the ground neath her feet, kiss my sweet petite. She's my summertime woman. She's my summertime woman. Oh, my summertime woman blooms in the spring, and gray turns to blue and gloom turns to green. She's as sweet as a song the first robin sings. My summertime woman blooms in the spring. She's my summertime woman all summer long, all golden and grinning and spinning in song. And if you think summer's ending, friend, you'd be wrong. She's my summertime woman all summer long. So blow gentle, oh wind, be kind to my friend. Don't push and don't shove, just give my love a nudge. Shine bright, big sun, on my only one. Warm the ground neath her feet, kiss my sweet petite. She's my summertime woman. She's my summertime woman. She's my summertime, summertime. She's my summertime woman all year long. My summertime woman all year long. Thank you, thank you. All right. You know you're a cute little folk singer, folksy lady. That's one. Okay, that's that one. There you go. No more for me, no matter what I say. No more. What'd you say? Go back to sleep. Okay. Here we go. We'll do this one. All this up here. Ready, guys? Okay. Call somebody for me, will you? If I do that, really. Just call someone. And you can leave, I understand. Just call somebody before you go. Wrote this with the lovely, talented, kick-ass Kim Carnes. Funny story. I'll tell you sometime. No, I'll tell you right now. What the heck? We're here. We may never get this chance again, so I'll tell you now. So I met Kim Carnes. I'm sorry. I keep angling that up. Say, don't do that. I met Kim Carnes at a friend's house, a guy named Josh Leo. Josh and I were sort of associates, friends, competitors in Kansas City in the 60s. He played with an old friend of mine named Ron Crick, and I played in my own band and on my own and stuff, but we knew each other. And I ran to Josh years later, about 1976, in the unemployment line in Hollywood. And there were two lines, very long lines. I'm standing, I got long hair, beard, real skinny, and there's another line, and just about even with this other guy. He's a little shorter than me, long hair, beard, real skinny. He kind of looks over at me, and we kind of acknowledge each other, you know. Standing in front of me is the actor. I don't remember this guy's name. He was in, you seen The Godfather? Everybody's seen it. the end of The Godfather, the first movie, she's outside looking into a room, and he's greeting these people, Al Pacino. And a guy comes to the door, and he looks at her, and as he closes the door on her, that guy, Al is his name in the movies. He's in all the Godfather movies. Anyway, and he's been in a bunch of movies. You've seen all kinds of Marathon Man. He's one of the heavies in that. Kind of a short guy, but just an interesting character. Great actor. He's standing in the line in front of me. I just seen Marathon Man like that month. Because this shows you what your actors and musicians earn. So he's there at the end of the unemployment line. And I keep looking at this guy, and finally he looks over at me and goes, "Man, is your name Dana?" And I said, "Yeah, it is." He goes, "It's Josh Leo." And we're like, "Oh my God." We got out of the unemployment line, just said, "Fuck it," and left. And so we're unemployed. So he had a couple of gigs moving furniture he said I could help him with. And him and his whole band were living in this one apartment in Hollywood. So there's 5 guys with all their girlfriends and wives, all living in like a 2-bedroom apartment in Hollywood. And oh man. So anyway, years later, Josh is now, he's had 15 songs, I think, in the top 10 in country music over the years, and produced Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Kathy Mattea, Alabama, just all kinds of people. Played with Jimmy Buffett and J.D. Souther, and the Eagles, worked with them, and just he's been around. The guy's, famous, well-to-do. And he's good friends with Kim Carnes because he played in her band back in the day. So I met her a couple of times at his house, and she was nice, cordial, but anytime I'd see her, she didn't remember meeting me. There's no reason she would. My wife Linda and I are going out to California one time, and we're at the Nashville airport. It's one of these rare trips where she's flying with me. I'm going to rent a car, do a few gigs, do the Bestman's holiday, have a little vacation too. We're at the airport, we're sitting there in the waiting room, and in the seats right across from us comes and sits down Kim Carnes and her husband Dave. They sit down right there in front of us. We kind of acknowledge them. They kind of, we're all reading our books and our papers and stuff. Fly to L.A. We're out in California a week and a half. Go back to LAX and flying out in a little waiting room there. And right across from us sits down Kim and Dave. Yeah, and they kind of looked at us like, it was like, I'm sure we did too. Like, hi. I'm not talking really. So that happened. Never really said anything to each other. Then we get home about a week later. We're walking our dog out at Lake Radnor. And here comes a friend of ours walking towards us in the company of Kim Carnes. They're hiking, their shades on. Our friend is like, "Hey, Linda, Dana, how you doing?" We say hi. Kim kind of looks at us. She goes by another month or so. We go to Josh's house for a 4th of July party. We get there a little late. And we're walking down the hillside, and down at the bottom of the hill is a group of about 30 people in a big circle. They're all talking and visiting stuff and setting feet out. And everybody's, "Hey, Linda, Dana," waving. And Kim Carnes looks up, and she comes marching up the hill, and she comes right up to me and goes, "Who the hell are you?" I said, "Don't you know who I think I am?" Yeah, we're rising up out of the mud. We're building a human being, and we're bound to shed a little blood. Oh, you take some water, add a little dirt, mix them both up till it starts to hurt. Now you got something that might work. Building a human being. You're building a human being. Oh, Father, Father, now I understand. You did your best to be a good man. Mother, Mother, every time you raise your hand, you're just trying to let me up. Building a human being. You're building a human being. They say the apple don't fall far from that tree. You You kept your shadow from falling on me. You gave me light and you planted the seed. And you never gave up building a human being. Yeah, you're rising up out of the mud. You're building a human being. And you're bound to shed a little blood. Oh, you take some water, add a little dirt, mix them both up till it starts to hurt. Now you got something that might work. You're building a human being. You're building a human being. Whoa, 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 transition, every woman and man, a contradiction, a wrestling match. Sometimes we stumble and somehow we stand, looking for that perfect plan, building a human being. Yeah, we're rising up out of the mud. We're building a human being. We're bound to shed a little blood. Oh, you take some water, add a little dirt, mix them both up till it starts to hurt. Now you got something that might work. Building a human being. You're building a human being. Building a human being. Building a human being. Thank you, thank you. All right. Appreciate it. Hyperventilate a little bit there. Just give me a second here. Woo! Okay, I'm better. Yeah. We'll hold off on the whiskey here. How about... I got a whole list of stuff here. Oh, yeah, I know what I'll do. I can read this thing. I don't know if I can see it. Oh, maybe I can. If I hold it far enough away. That's not too bad.
Want me to hold it?
Yeah, that'd be about right, brother.
Actually, you could sit on that stool and go like this.
I could.
Be the music stand.
There you go. Yeah, I'll just read this little thing. If you don't mind, it's just a couple of pages of something I wrote, and this has to do with the song that I was thinking of playing for you, which I wrote inspired after a visit with my mother. She's about to turn 90, and this was last year. I stopped by her house to visit her, and you gonna be okay? It's all right. We were talking about, kind of was to come for her and stuff. And I was reminded of the first conversation I had with her. I was about, 5 or something like that. And, I asked her if we all had to die. And, of course, her answer was, I hope it's no surprise to you. Yes, we're all going to die. I will, you will, we all will. Your father will, everyone will. And I remember that was kind of a hard pill to swallow for some reason at the time, but of course now it's not. But no, I'm kidding. So anyway, I went and talked to my mom about that, and then I came down to Texas, went to Austin to Jimmy LaFave's tribute concert, which he was very ill. He had very little time to live, and he booked his own tribute concert. He was going to be there alive, performing at his own tribute concert, which I thought was pretty cool idea. And he was still alive. He wasn't able to play, really. All his friends got up there and played, and I sat up in the balcony and watched the show. And at the end of the night, he got on stage. He let everyone in a couple of choruses of Goodnight Irene, and he couldn't really sing anymore, but he did it, and everyone sang along. And I just sat up there and watched everybody kind of teary-eyed, bleary-eyed, in shock, sort of walking out of this place onto the streets of Austin. I walked around on my own for a while. I wrote this song, and went and played it for my mother then. The next day I drove back to Kansas City. Sat at the old kitchen table, where I used to come in that little table like after my gigs in high school. I'd play on the weekends. I'd come in late at night, and my parents would be asleep, but she'd always have some cold leftovers in the refrigerator. I'd eat by the refrigerator light, so I wouldn't wake anybody up. And so I just started thinking a lot about my mom. I wrote this little story here about a particular kind of ritual she had, and I'll do the song for you. It's called Voice in the Valley. There was a particular smell to the oil-slicked, rainbow-surfaced creek that trickled through the valley below our neighborhood. It was the smell of mud and moss and decaying leaves and something indeterminable. Perhaps it had to do with the multitude of crawdads that scuttled in the shallow ripples. They were a startling brackish green and aqua blue, and when poked with a stick they stood up out of the creek with telescope eyes bulging and blue claws clacking. Only a few inches tall, they looked outer space strange and fierce enough to take on our world. I don't remember who I really was then. I do remember the many people and creatures I imagined myself to be, from soldiers to horses, composers to Indian chiefs, dogs, priests, one day Tarzan, one day boy, Crazy Horse and Custer, Ahab and Queequeg, Ishmael or Starbuck or even the White Whale himself. I painted like Van Gogh, I drummed like Gene Krupa, Jesus Christ in the morning, Fu Manchu in the afternoon. I lived entire epic lives in minutes and hours. My imagined life came to an end when her voice resounded down our street. It wrapped itself around trees and hills, found me roaming far afoot, and stripped away my child's disguise. An echo in the valley, wordless at first, a primal whoop like that of a mother ape, a jungle bird, or Comanche warrior. And if I chose to ignore her call, or was too far from home to be heard yelling, "Coming, mother," she would shout my first and last name a time or two. And when she didn't see me running up the hill then, she would throw in my middle name, hollering all three loud as an air horn. It was terrifying to know how aggravated she was at this point, and humiliating to have my dreaded middle name broadcast to the already hostile neighborhood kids. The other night I was sleeping, and I had a dream, and in that dream I was sleeping. I kept hearing a young woman's voice behind me, nearby. Was she saying something or laughing or what? When I woke, I could still hear her for an instant, but then I was just waking from my dream in my dream. When finally I did awake in this world again, for an instant I thought I did hear her voice in the valley. There was worry inside it, concern for me. She wanted desperately to be right for me, to map out a safe course through the tangle of my life. And for her, I would pretend to be someone I was not the boy of impure thought and imprudent action, not the daredevil and the heretic, but the boy who listened, the boy who obeyed. One day I stopped playing cowboys and Indians in the woods. I began talking to girls and going to dances. One night she told me I could always confide in her about anything, and I did for a while until it became obvious that some things were better unsaid. When I was no longer young, I began to tire of her voice. When her advice was right, it bothered me as much as when she was preposterously wrong. I tuned out her ramblings and repetitions, the stories jumbled with names of people I couldn't keep straight. Still, I wanted to please her and led her to believe that I faithfully followed her advice, and eventually I usually did. I am one for returning to old places, streets, houses, graves, notebooks. Our old street is rutted and shorter than I recall, all the houses fading and drooping. The hills barely rise, and the valley is only a notch. But the creek still trembles, and meanders between shallow banks, soggy with rotting leaves. There is a new generation of green and blue crawdads, scowling and combative, and that smell is still here, elusive, ancient, powerful as a time machine. I hear a voice in the valley again, and I almost answer, but then I realize it is the voice of a child I can't see, playing on the far side of this hill, imagining there is someone else. We're all gonna die, nothing to be afraid of. We're all gonna die, just live like you won't. Grab a hold of your life, let love surround you, and dance toward the light when your time comes. Well, I cheered for the hero, but he lost the good fight. So I asked my dear mother, do we all have to die? She said, little darling, don't worry your head. Your soul goes on living when your poor body's dead. Yeah, we're all gonna die, nothing to be afraid of. We're all gonna die, just live like you won't. Grab a hold of your life, let love surround you, and dance toward the light when your time comes. When I look at my mother, she's becoming a child. She says, little darling, I believe it's my time to go on ahead, but don't say goodbye. Just throw me a party and laugh until you cry. Yes, we've all gotta cry, nothing to be ashamed of. We've all gotta cry, and heartache and joy, open your eyes. Let life astound you, and dance toward the light when your time comes. I wept for the singer as he sang his last song. In one voice together, we all sang along as he walked through the darkness toward an uncertain dawn. In the distance between us, the music plays on. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams. Oh, we're all gonna die, nothing to be afraid of. We're all gonna die, just live like you won't. Grab a hold of your life, let love surround you, and dance toward the light when your time comes. Oh, we're all gonna die, nothing to be afraid of. We're all gonna die, just live like you won't. Grab a hold of your life, let love surround you, and dance toward the light when your time comes. Oh, dance toward the light when your time comes. Yeah, dance toward the light when your time comes. Thank you very much. You're so nice here in Waxahachie. I don't care what they say.
Dana, what song do you think, of all the songs you've written, what song do you think represents who you are as a songwriter best?
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't even know. I mean, really, I don't know. What would? I hope each one of them. I hope. I am. Ah, yeah. I can do that one, he says. Confidently, doesn't he? We'll see. We'll see. Haven't actually played that one in a while, but, you know, I can always just abbreviate it. There's the intro. I'll get the rest of it next time. Okay. Okay, I am. Well, that's interesting. And this is a co-written song. I wrote this one of my rare three-way co-writes with my wife, Linda Lou Marks, and a friend of ours, Lisa Ashman, who's an astrophysicist, songwriter. Of all of our astrophysicist songwriter friends, she's our favorite, really. Loudmouth Son, shouting in my window, daring me to come outside. I'm just the kind to follow. Hip hooray, the show is just beginning. Look out on a sea of faces, each a little planet spinning. And all these strangers drawing nearer, in their eyes I see myself as in a mirror. I am, whoa, 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 I am. You know, some say, man, this life is but a dream. Why do I feel so awake, such a part of everything? My heart pounds, my shadow walks beside me, my feet touch the ground, a voice resounds inside me. I am, every moment has its meaning, and I see mine in the fine lines of my hand. I am, whoa, 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 I am. I think, therefore I am. The dog barks, a leaf falls, the wind blows, seesaws, sun sets. Just because, just like them, I am, whoa, 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 I am. And this voice resounds inside me. I want to shout out to the world from where I stand. I am, yes I am. I am, whoa, 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 I am. Shout out to the world, I'm a flag unfurled, from the firefly to the stars up high. Everywhere I go, there's one thing I know. Believe me, anyone can see I am. Whoa, 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 I am. Yes, there goes me, I am. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Rainy day dog.
Ah, rainy day doggy.
Don't forget thank you.
Sure, yeah, I'm remembering that one.
But what was the
Hey,
name?
doggy. Yeah. You're welcome, but what's the name of the song? Okay, so Rainy Doggy. Okay, we'll do that one. This is for our old dog Mabel. She's been gone a while now. Linda's first dog. She grew up in the Valley of the Gods in Pittsburgh, right above the steel mills in Homestead. And lived there with her family, a little bitty place, brother, sister, mother, father, grandmother. And they weren't allowed to have pets except for, parakeets and goldfish. So she never had a dog. When I met her, she had a cat named Hillary. After Edmund Hillary, and we nicknamed her Hilla Beans. And Hilla Beans was a sweet little cat. She was very gentle. She'd wake me up every morning, nibbling on my eyelashes, kissing my eyelashes. She was just the sweetest cat. And when she finally passed away, we took her out to the out Lake Radnor, out by the park, and buried her out there one morning. And we were pretty broken up. And then about a little less than a year later, Linda said, why don't you go out and find us a dog? You grew up with different animals and dogs and stuff. You know what we need. A dog looks like it could be in a circus, and it's kind of small because we live in an apartment, And it's okay. Circus dog. Little circus dog. So I started looking around, and I found this dog, this amazing puppy. And with a lot of personality, I called Linda at work. I said, I'm at the Humane Society. I found this puppy, and I'm going to come get you right now and bring you over here because you need to make a decision on this. I went and got her from Vanderbilt, drove back, got out there, and just as we got there was a guy about to reach down in the cage, and she was there with her two brothers. And I couldn't tell who he was reaching for, but I just went and grabbed her out of there. And set the puppy down in front of Linda, and Linda's kind of standing looking at it, and it went over and it undid her shoelace, and I was like, uh-oh. So she became a dog person. And one day I was home, sitting on the couch, a rare moment, and I hear Mabel in the kitchen drinking out of her porcelain water bowl. And her little medals, her little tags are making this little syncopated rhythm on the bowl. And I realized for years I'd heard that. I never really paid attention to it. Rainy day dog, I'm feeling down in the mouth. Telling it not, I got nothing to howl about. I know I'll have my day, they say all dogs do. But under that cloudy old sky, I'm hounded by these blues. Rainy day dog, rainy day dog. Sit, come, stay, you're always telling me what to do. Oh, fetch, run, play, who's your best friend when you're blue? Well, yes, I'll be good and do what I should whenever you're there. You're out that door, I'll curl up and snore in your easy chair, your rainy day doll. Well, I want's what I want. My day in the sun. Rainy day doll. You lie down with me, and you rise up and flee. That's my favorite line. You're too good for me, even that high-class pedigree. No bones about it, you give me an itch. I just got a scratch. Well, I prick up my ears, anxious to hear your key in that latch, your rainy day doll. I want's what I want. My day in the sun. Rain, 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 go away and let me play underneath that sky blue, strutting in my houndstooth suit. Rain, rain, go away, go away. Oh, rain, rain, go away. Oh, rainy day doll. Rainy day doll. Rainy day doll. Rainy day doll. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Woo. I wrote that with my wife, Linda Lou, for Mabel. Okay, so let's see here. A lot of time left. A whole bunch of time. It's early, right? Couple of days. Let's see here. I had something in mind. Oh yeah, let me do this little ditty for you. And it would be there, maybe. I think. It's Christmas time and the old folks are leaving, taking their stories with them. They're crying times and their glories with them, wherever they're going. Be kind to humankind. You never know what they've been through. Sometimes a smile and a word that worthwhile is all they have to hold on to. It's New Year's Day and babies are crying, calling out for their mothers, each one much like the others. Babies are crying. Be kind to humankind. You never know what they've been through. Sometimes a smile and a word, you're worthwhile is all you have to hold on to. This is my life, who knows where I'm going, counting the hours and minutes, never quite living in it. Who knows where I'm going? Be kind to humankind. You never know what they've been through. Sometimes a smile and a word you're worthwhile is all you have to hold on to. Be kind to humankind. You never know what they've been through. Sometimes a smile and a word you're worthwhile is all you have to hold on to. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. This is an oldie. I pretty much virtually was writing this song as I was walking out the door of my life in California to get on a plane to fly to Texas to live here. And I'd been in California about 8 years and ended up living here for 11 years. And great fondness for both places. But this little song here, it's an oldie from like 1976. I keep having this dream that you're coming back to me. I see as you used to be when I open my eyes. If it weren't for this dream, I know I would be alright. If I could open my eyes and believe what I see. They say the more you give, the more you get in return. I was just a kid when I learned the golden rule. Before I met you, I didn't know what it meant to burn, to find myself alone when I turned to look into your eyes. I will dream this dream. I will sleep, I will be alright. I will see the bright sunlight when I open my eyes. And I will dream this dream until I fall in love again. Yes, I will fall in love again when I open my eyes. I keep having this dream that you're coming back to me. See it as it used to be when I open my eyes. If it weren't for this dream, I know I would be alright. If I could open my eyes and believe what I see. Keep having this dream. Alrighty, thank you. Appreciate it. Any other requests that I might not know?
Great day in the morning.
Ah, that's right. That's kind of required. You got to do that one. Okay, well, this is a sing-along for all of you who dread sing-alongs. Get ready. The thing with sing-alongs is that they work best when you sing along. It's just kind of... Great day in the morning, we got a lot to be thankful for. Yellow maples and a red roof barn, sun coming up like a medicine ball. Great day in the morning, ain't it? Turn on your radio, turn up that song, Sweetness. Is that the one that we both know? Turn it up a little higher. Go on, turn it up. That's fine. Great day in the morning, darling, let's kick our heels up high. I wanna kiss you, stop yawning. There ain't one dark cloud in that sky, not one. Great day in the morning. 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 Early to bed and early to rise. Dreams in your head and stars in your eyes. Sun on your face makes me realize, honey, it's gonna be another great day in the morning. That feels peculiar. Great day in the morning. Honey, I loves every new day with you. Turn over now, you've been snoring. The birds are singing and the sky's blue. Great day in the morning, baby. We got a reason to celebrate. I want to party, I don't mean maybe. It's gonna be our red letter day, red letter. Red letter. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Great day in the morning, we got a lot to be thankful for. Yellow maples and a red roof barn, sun coming up like a medicine ball. Here it is, coming up, coming up. Woo! Well, I ask you, sweet pea, you ever seen anything exactly like that before? Great day in the morning. 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 morning. Day in the morning. Everybody. You can't whistle when you're smiling. You have to think of something terrible. Don't laugh when you think of something terrible. Okay. Let's jam on it. Oh, there goes the back. Be careful with that. Cool, thank you, that was awesome. Switch guitars here. Okay. Well, that was fun.
Yes, it was.
That's good.
It's a great day in the morning.
It's a great day in the morning. Now we'll go completely down, depressed. No, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'll go. Serious, I'll do it. Yes, there's my capo. Christmas is just around the corner.
Yes. Just sit on Santa's lap and
That's how it works. Wondered. No wonder. I think I would get arrested for that now.
only in the bathroom.
Okay, let's see here. Tune this puppy up. I guess you'd say I'm stretching the strings. Because usually you put the cape on and you start retuning the guitar and you... Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. You better unlock that door over there, because... Okay. Moon hanging in the pine, you tangle in my mind. A tune we sang in summertime, splashing in the waves, you laughed with me. Now I'm lost on that long highway, tossed on the Milky Way. Dust devils dance and play. They blow my heart around and laugh at me. Stars falling, I'm calling your name out from afar. You're shining beside me. You find me in the dark. I wish you were here with me. I guess that may never be. My head says to set you free. My heart wants you here to laugh with me. Stars falling, you're calling my name out from afar, and you're shining inside me. You find me in the dark. Moon hanging in the pine, you tangled in my mind. A tune we sang in summertime, splashing in the waves, you laughed with me. Thank you. Laugh. All right. Ironically titled. Alrighty, so, well, this has been a lot of fun. Good gosh. Good golly. Well, okay, a couple more. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I had a request for this one. And then there's another one I didn't have a request for. I'll do that one anyway. And did have a request for this one here. I wrote this at a friend's house up in Portland, Oregon. I was 3 weeks into a 6-week tour. I never go out on the road that long now. That was the last time I think I ever did that. It's too weird. And but I drove from Nashville across Tennessee, Oklahoma, up into Idaho, Washington. I was down in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. Had 3 weeks to go, driving down through California and Arizona and Texas and back home. I'm missing my wife and my dog and my cat in my own bed. And I'm grateful for the life I have. I'm happy with it. I like traveling and bringing music to people. I love it that somebody actually shows up. This is actually my job. It's weird, but, I'm very fortunate, But, once in a while, the realities of it kind of pile up on you like anything. And I was having kind of a down day. I was feeling sorry for myself. I felt like I was getting old. My back was kind of going out. Tired of driving. Sleeping on funny beds. Usually good beds. Once in a while, you get, a futon. Or you get an inflatable mattress that, you wake up in the middle of the night and your ass is on the floor and it's pump it back up and trying to wake people and that kind of thing. Once in a while there's the child's bed, the little shivering child that you come in, after a gig late at night, and there'll be a little shivering child on the couch with a little blanket on top of them. And the parents are like, okay, the room's back here. You go back in the little mermaid room, it's all it's like being inside of a seashell. It's all pink and a pink canopy bed and little mermaid sheets. Or it's a little boy's room, with the Superman sheets with sand in the foot of the bed. And kind of sticky, Little boys. Anyway, so so I'm staying with my friends. They don't have little sticky children or anything. They have, you know, a real guest room with a nice bed in it and all. I'm very comfortable. But well, it reminds me, actually, I'll just throw this little bit in there because speaking of sleeping, you know, on strange things, I was in a band many years ago in Texas, and my partner and I, you know, we got a gig with the band down in Port Isabel, playing a frat party. Yeah, they paid us a lot of money. It was good. But, you know, the deal was we got there, and they said they'd have accommodations for us and all. Get there, play this drunken, ridiculous party. End of the night, so where are we staying? I said, oh, just anywhere around here you can find a place to sleep, you know. This huge house. It's like, okay, with a bunch of crazy drunk college kids around us. So we all found a little, you know, I think the drummer actually slept in a tub in one of the bathrooms. And my partner found a closet with a bunch of big pile of blankets in there. He went in there and flopped down. I went and found a corner somewhere, and about, you know, the sun came up, and I said, oh, let's wake your buddy up and get out of here. So I go knock on the closet door, open the door, he's in there. He's going, oh, man, my back is killing me. I helped him get up. He's got my back. I don't know what's underneath those blankets, man, but, oh, man, you've been sleeping there for like, you know, 5-6 hours. Then we pulled the blankets back, and there was an outboard motor under there. I quit the band shortly after that because I couldn't work with someone who had such little awareness of their own body, let alone their surroundings. So I had my own issues with that. Anyway, so I'm my friends there in Portland, Oregon, and I'm having a pity party for myself at this gay band. So, okay, just feel bad for yourself for a while. You'll get sick of yourself. You'll straighten up. So it's a rainy day. They're off at work. They have day gigs. And I'm there with their 3 cats. They have 3 kitty cats that I've gotten to know over the years. And one of them was named Ziggy. He had a tail that looked like it had been enclosed in several doors. He was born like that. They said, I don't know. It was weird. Ziggy. And there was Pearl, who was white. And there was another cat. I don't remember the name because the damn cat would never have anything to do with me. He just would run away every time he saw me. So I don't even remember the cat's name. But so I'm there with these cats, looking at the rainy day. I thought, I'm just going to make myself a cup of tea, something I don't really care for too much, like orange pico tea with no sweetener in it. Just I'll let it sit here for about 30 minutes, let the tea bag get, you know, kind of disintegrate. The tea leaves are floating around in a bitter, tepid, oily water. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to chew on my bitter, tepid tea. I'm going to look out at the rainy day and feel bad for myself. Sounds like fun. So I get a good start on that. I'm just about finished choking down that cup of tea, and the sun explodes out of the clouds. It's paradise, all of a sudden, in Portland, Oregon. Beautiful. And hummingbirds are swarming all these feeders that these diabolical people put all over their patios and their yards. There's hundreds of hummingbirds flying out there in the sunlight, and the wet grass is glinting in the sun. And I went out there in my bare feet, and I took my old guitar out there, and I wrote this song. It just came out. And then they came home from work, and I played the song for them, and they both openly wept because I immortalized their cats in this song. I am for hire, so 3 cats live in this house, and I'm just a guest passing through. They run around all night, sleep away the afternoon. Yeah, one has a zigzaggy tail, and one is as white as a pearl. One only hides, never lets me into her world. But I gotta thank you, whoever you are. Thank you for my breaking heart. Thank you for the chance to play my little part. panther on a windowsill, rabbit in the wet green grass, Rufus and his heart and wings beating fast. One day I'm filled to the brim, next day the whole thing spills out wide open again. I'm wondering what it's all about. But I gotta thank you, whoever you are. Thank you for my breaking heart. Thank you for the chance to play my little part. Funny how the clouds pile up when they're only gonna blow away. Funny how each one of us is a universe in our small way. Hey, hey. Three cats squint in the sun, high on a blue window day, grinning and purring like they got something to say. If curiosity kills, I'm dying to know what that means. A life awaiting chills won't fill the yearning in between. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the chance to play my little part. Alrighty, thank you, thank you. Thanks very much. Well, I'll take another trip in the Wayback Machine on this last number here. Wrote this in Hollywood. It's one of the songs that got me my Electra record deal in '73. I lived there in a little $49 a month apartment, big old complex stucco apartment building from probably the 20s. Very sort of Day of the Locust vintage place. And a little $49 a month room with a Murphy bed in it. And a little bitty refrigerator that didn't really keep much very cold, and a hot plate on top of the refrigerator, which seemed you couldn't cook much on that either, but I didn't eat much, so it all worked out well. The Murphy bed was down, the bathroom door opened about that wide. Like I said, I didn't eat much, so I just squeezed in there. And when you got in the bathroom, the commode was a little bit under the sink, so you kind of just sit like... It's the beginning. It's the beginning right there. I can feel it. $49. I mean, you know, I'd steal toilet paper from the Texaco station around the corner, and I'd buy a quart of cherry tomatoes and a loaf of French bread and a chunk of cheese, and I would live on that for a week. Sometimes I get a little bag of rice, some eggs. But I'd have a few tomatoes, a piece of cheese, and a piece of bread in the morning. And, a little LSD, and I was good to go. Had to have your priorities there. But it was lonesome. It was lonesome there, and I'd meet people. I would hitchhike to meet people. I wasn't going anywhere. I had nowhere to go. I had no money. I had no, But I would hitchhike. Sometimes I walked from Hollywood out to the beach, which is quite an adventure. But I'd go out there and play in little coffee houses in Santa Monica and Venice. Eventually, I lived in Venice, in an old boathouse next to a canal, and so it was quite the lifestyle. And but I'd hitchhike just to meet people. I'd lie. I'd say, "Oh, I'm going, to Westwood or whatever." And they'd take me and drop me off, and I'd hitchhike back the other way. This is what I do on a Friday night, And sometimes I'd meet people that you had to fight to get out of their car, and then sometimes I'd meet people that were nice, and we'd make friends. And then I'd play my guitar, open my case in some of the shops along Sunset Boulevard, the leather store, head shops, and that kind of thing. And sometimes the owners, they were hippies, and they'd say, "Sure." And I'd open my case, I'd just play for people in the store, make a few bucks, So I'm living there. I thought one day I want to write this song in a G tuning. I don't know what a G tuning is, so I just made something up. And has a bunch of G notes in it. So that's a G tuning to me. And wrote this little tune. Dedicated it to the young women at the Whiskey A Go-Go, the ones who danced in the cages in their fringe dresses like crazed parakeets. Anyone ever told you you look like Jesse James? Your thumbs in your belt and the rainbow of your face. Have I ever told you you talk like Abby Hayes? Your big feet in your mouth and your pockets full of cliches. You fell in love with some hustler on Sunset Boulevard. He took you to his castle, you could only talk in the dark. So you phoned me on your glass slipper, 'cause I live on the next floor. And you said I'm a damn good lover. Can I be more, little boy? I said no. No, no, no. I said no. Hell no. Has anyone ever told you you make love like a washing machine? All those tears in your eyes, you're trying to make your man feel mean. Have I ever told you walk Marlon Brando style, those long yellow legs and that black leather jacket smile? Oh, I thought I was dying near my early end, looking for a woman to be my friend, be my friend. You come along, wanna save my love with both hands tied behind your head, and you touch my soul, you raise me from this death. This is death. Ooh, oh, mama, this is death. ever told you? Anyone ever told you? Has anyone ever told you? You look like Jesse James. Your thumbs and your bells and that rainbow of your face. Whoa. You robbed me, just like that. You robbed me, sugar. You robbed me, woman. Go on and rob me like good old Jesse James. Whoa. Thanks very much. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you.